From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Wednesday, September the 27th, 2023. Israel has been admitted into the U.S. visa waiver program. The U.S. State Department and the Department of Homeland Security released a joint statement today from Secretary of Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas and Secretary of State Antony Blinken, saying that by November the 30th of this year, the electronic system for travel authorization will be updated to allow citizens and nationals of Israel to apply to travel to the United States for tourism or business purposes for up to 90 days without first obtaining a U.S. visa, a step which further strengthens the security, economic, and people-to-people ties between the United States and Israel. Mayorkas called the designation an important recognition of our shared security interests and the close cooperation between our two countries. Blinken adding this important achievement will enhance freedom of movement for U.S. citizens, including those living in the Palestinian territories or traveling to and from them. Among Israel's requirements for the program is easing travel restrictions for Palestinian Americans. Charge d'affaires at the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem, Stephanie Hallett, shared a welcoming message upon the announcement today.
Let me be among the first to say congratulations. We are excited to welcome Israel as the 41st country into the visa waiver program. At its heart, this program will further strengthen the ties between our two countries, and more importantly, between our people. This truly is an exciting day for the United States and Israel, and we hope to see you in America soon. Till then, lehitraot.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called the news an important and happy moment for all citizens of Israel, saying this decision is additional testimony to the strong ties between Israel and the U.S., thanking President Joe Biden and thanking Blinken, Mayorkas, and former U.S. Ambassador to Israel Tom Nides for their efforts. Israel's official Twitter X said, "Thank you to our friends in the United States and our partners in Israel who worked around the clock to make this happen." Jewish organizations welcomed the news as well. The American Zionist Movement, President Deborah Isaac, and Executive Director Herbert Bloch said admission of Israel to the visa waiver program will facilitate many professional, business, medical, academic, and cultural exchanges, while also enhancing personal connections and family ties between Americans and Israelis. The American Jewish Committee's CEO Ted Deutsch said our countries and our people are already intertwined, and this will allow individual Israelis and Americans to more easily experience this relationship themselves. The Speaker of Canada's House of Commons resigned yesterday for inadvertently honoring a former Nazi. Anthony Rota invited Yaroslav Honka to Parliament to attend a speech by Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky this past Friday, introducing Honka as a war hero who fought for the 1st Ukrainian Division, which spurred a standing ovation. Later, it was reported that the division was also known as the Waffen-SS Galicia Division, a Nazi unit, something Rota and those who stood for him during the ovation were unaware of. Upon stepping down yesterday, Rota said, "I reiterate my profound regret for my error. That public recognition has caused pain to individuals and communities, including to the Jewish community in Canada and around the world. I accept full responsibility for my actions." The Center for Israel and Jewish Affairs in Canada said it was pleased with the apology, but remained deeply troubled, saying Jewish community, World War II veterans, and all Canadians deserve a promise to do better. CEO of the Anti-Defamation League, Jonathan Greenblatt, said there must be a thorough explanation of how this appalling incident was allowed to happen and ensure that steps are taken so that it never happens again. The Simon Wiesenthal Center is calling on Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to explicitly condemn the Galicia Division, an organization, it wrote, founded by the Nazis and part of the Waffen-SS that swore their allegiance to Hitler during World War II. Well, an Israeli educational Holocaust drama series was nominated yesterday by the International Academy of Television Arts and Sciences for an International Emmy Award in the Kids Live Action category. The Times of Israel reports Kolod Balevav tells of two Israeli teenagers who meet during a Holocaust educational trip to Poland. The series joins 55 other nominees over 14 categories and 20 countries for an international Emmy. Winners will be announced November the 20th in New York City. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Wednesday, September the 27th. At 7 o'clock, it's Talmud Study. At 8, Robert Siegel explores the vast frontier of AI with Leor Perl, Sherry Turkle, and Daniel Rockmore. At 9, Nobel Laureate Kandel is on L'chaim. At 10, Rabbi Geoffrey Mitelman talks about the power of collective memory in Jewish culture and history. And coming up next, it's Thinking Out Loud. And that's the JBS News Update for Wednesday, September the 27th, 2023. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.